Alright, it's still out. My guess is that she was like dinner and other stuff. It's like, cool, you do you, girl. You do you. So now I'm here. The other sweet mate came back. Yay! I'm glad she's still alive. Really, I am. Whenever she got here, she was wearing like pink short hair and had glasses. I was like, hold up, is that really you? Yes, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Hi, person. I have no more sweets, which might be good because the sweets I got was like given. It's like, yay! I had chocolate. I have like 3 things of hairspray. I also have a few things of chapstick, a few things of lotion. Yes. So, yeah. Am I doing anything else? Not really. I don't know what else to do. Any questions, comments, concerns? Until then, I think I'm gonna read a book out loud so that way it forces me to actually like read it and complete it. So, okay. The Mention of Hugo Cabret. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hello, I'm good. I'm sleepy. I think I should just drink water. I think that will really, really help me with like, yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. I think that'll help me so I'm not feeling like I'm gonna fall asleep. So, yeah. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so I will admit. No, I'm broke, so I have not been Christmas shopping. I probably could do some stuff though, in terms of like Christmas stuff, or like just getting my life together. But yes. Anyways, I am back. How are you doing? Right now I'm eating peanut butter and jelly. So yeah. You asked me before what you could call me. Call me Ariana. That's not my actual name. I like the name though. It's pretty. So yeah, you can call me Ariana. So yeah. Or Ari. So Ari. And what has been up with you, Eric? Hi, Gracie. How are you? I'm having peanut butter jam. It's my sweet indulgence. I also have honey downstairs, but I found that tastes better with like. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. I found that tastes better if you have like peanut butter or something else with it than just like honey. Alright, it sounds like you and I are in the same boat. Just in terms of like having no money whatsoever. So I understand. Hi, Gracie, sister. Yeah, okay. I was like, grammar, correct. Okay. Hi, Gracie, sister. How are you guys? Anything up or new? More exciting. But yeah, Eric, I can totally relate. I am broke also, so no money for me whatsoever. I've been playing games all day and then been listening to some YouTube. I have like 5 channels, 4 channels. This one is the one in which it's not associated with my actual name. Yes, I do. So, are you in the USA? Because I actually bought it from a store in the USA, so that's why I asked if you got it if you're in the USA. Yes, you are. Okay, cool. So at Walmart, I got it at Walmart. So Walmart, they basically have like a circle bottle, and then they'll also have these individual flavor packs. Um, so they look like this, but they're usually inside of the box. The box is actually downstairs. But you can get different flavors. But yeah, so mine I got from Walmart. This one, usually just the bottle itself, they have a bottle and then they have one of these in one of the boxes, and it's like $18 or so. I think you can buy one of these, and then there's a thing where you can buy, I think, 3 of these flavored things. With it, it's like 27 or so dollars. So yeah, I got mine from Walmart. And then also, if it's not showing up at Walmart, what I would do is that it's probably just not, you're welcome. It might, if you don't see it at Walmart, it might not be very popular there in your part of the USA. So, what I would do is actually order through Walmart.com and have them shipped directly to that particular store. And then, whenever you get to Walmart, you can go ahead and be like, hey, I'm so and so. I'm here to pick up my order. And I think at that time, whenever you pick it up, they'll like you pay for it. Or I think you might even be able to pay for it online. And then once you pay for it online, then they'll actually ship it directly to you. So yeah, you're welcome. So yeah. But yeah, you're welcome. Um, but yeah, the reason why I mainly drink from the circle bottle instead of like even cup of water is because the water here. So imagine your city name. So let's say Oregon. I'm not in Oregon. I just say Oregon because I have been there. Let's say Oregon, and Oregon, from what I understand, actually has decent water. But let's say the water is really, really bad. So they would not call this water, they would actually call it organate because it's so bad. It's like this is the color. It should not be so I don't think yeah, you can't see it, but it's actually brown for the water and it's coming out of the faucet and it's either that or like I spend money buying water and I'm like, do I really want to buy water? Like, do I? Do I? So Eric, I'm being silly. Eric called me generic. Gracie, yes, that does make sense. So basically, like, it doesn't taste greatest for like the water that's here. It doesn't taste greatest, and so I was like, you know what? I need to like do something. And so I went ahead and put this in, and yeah, I drink it from there, so that way it's not like tastes horrible, basically. So I was like, forget it. So yeah. Um, yeah, it does. Thank you. Let's see what else. But yeah, I guess let me know if there's any other questions that you have. I'm like maybe a fourth, 1/6, 2/7 of the way through this. Okay, thanks. I got to go now. Bye, bye, Gracie. I'll see you later. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, I'm happy to answer them, and then I'll respond. Yeah, whenever I see it. Oh, yeah. So yeah. Until then, because I don't know what else to talk about. I played a game today, and it's like, okay, what else am I supposed to do? I think I'm sort of addicted to the computer/phone, and so because of that, I'm just like, I need to do something else. So hence why I'm like, I think I'll like read, or unless you guys have anything you guys want to talk about, then I'll totally respond to that. Um, let's see. I was for a little while looking up churches to see if there's any churches that go on. Thank you for the hearts. That meet on Wednesdays. Actually, I could probably forget all of it. Not forget. I could probably work on all of this. So right now. So I have an account on Goodreads, and it's basically. Hello again, Eric. How are you? Let's see. A practical view. William Wilberforce. So I am going to look for books that are by William Wilberforce. Uh, what's this book called? A Practical View of Failing. Okay, there we go. Good. I found there's a website called Gutenberg, GUTENBERG.org. And on there, it's basically like books that are no longer under copyright laws, and people can go ahead and read them for completely free. So I ended up stumbling upon it like decades ago, and then I was able to find a book that is that I could read if I wanted to. So yeah, that's completely free and no longer under copyright laws. So yeah. Mm-hmm. There's another book, When I Grow Up, by Al Yankovic. You know what? I wonder where he's from, because he has a very unique last name. He was born in California, but that doesn't say much since, like, yeah. Alright. Writing. Weird Al is best known for comedy musician, writer, and actor. He's 66 years old. He's recorded more than 150 parodies and original songs and performed more than 2,000 live shows. He has earned 5 Grammy Awards and a further 11 nominations, 4 gold records, and 6 platinum records in the US. And you know what's interesting? A lot of normal artists, like not comedy artists or parody artists, have not done as well as he has. Let's see, he's produced 2 satirical films about his own life. One of them was Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Oh, okay. Hi, Pinky. I am Arpit from India. I am Ari. Hi! Do you want me to call you, is it Arpit, or do you want me to call you Siobhan? And I asked because of your YouTube screen name. And welcome. I'm just going over Weird Al Yankovic. I was like, he has a very unique last name, and basically his father is Slovene and Croatian descent. Nick Yankovic was the son of Matthew Yankovic, who was born in Austria-Hungary. Ah, okay, that's why. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just going over, like, Weird Al stuff. Let's see. I admit, this smells very interesting. Apply to cautious use only as directed. Discontinue use if irritation occurs. This is honey lip balm. It smells really good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Siobhan, you asked friends, you have Insta ID. So I do have friends. I do not share my Instagram. Not to complete strangers online, so. It's thick like Vaseline. Oh my goodness, it is. It is a lip balm, so. That makes sense why it's like super thick. I know it's a lip balm, but I'm putting it on like, it acts like Vaseline. Like it's really, really thick. So yeah, but thank you for the compliment, Eric. And Arpit. Is it Arpit or Arpit? Are you a housewife? No, I'm actually a college student. Here in America, we pride on ourselves on education and then also like having a job and things like that. Glaring. Okay, there we go. It's like right there and it's glaring and I'm just like, no. So yeah. But yeah, no, I'm a student. I decided to go back to school. There's a lot of people that I Charles Spurgeon. Cool. There's a lot of people that I would not like to be married to, so hence why I'm still very much single. What are you doing in studies? So I am currently an education major. What that means is that I want to be a teacher, and from what I understand, I could teach almost anywhere in the world, especially within education from the USA. So basically, I could, because people think highly of the American education, um, yeah, I'm able to teach like pretty much almost anywhere. So yeah. Charles Spurgeon. Yeah, so what is that I'm looking at going to England next year for about a week, and I'm actually putting down sites that I'm interested in seeing. So, my hobbies, I like to read. I also like to watch movies. And then I am watching, I like to watch movies and then also support friends on their YouTube channels. So, and watch a variety of. And now it's buffering. I don't know why. Okay, well, let's see if we can do something about this. Maybe. This is a 4-hour long video, so I don't know how much can be done. No, I'm not telling you my Insta ID. And you've already asked to see my Insta ID, and I already said no. Okay, bye. Anyways, so, yeah, right now I'm looking up Charles Spurgeon. I think I want to go to the Metropolitan Tabernacle. Okay, let's see. This is another place over in England. All right. You know what? I really need to start reading more books. I think so. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. I am like 73 books behind. So, what I'm gonna go ahead and do probably tomorrow is because I told myself, or like I had a goal of reading around 100 books this year. And so far, I've only completed 23. And it's showing according to Goodreads, I am 72 books behind. So, excuse me. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to some of the nearby libraries tomorrow. And basically, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go into the kids section because this kids section is honestly like the best place and to read short books. And I'm basically going to binge read books. I'm not sure if I'll read all 72 tomorrow, but I will be reading quite a few. And then, because during Christmas break, that's actually when a lot of the libraries will be closed. So the weather, I'm gonna look it up. I know it's cold, that's all I know. The weather right now is 46 degrees. It's not like 20 degrees yet, but it is 46 degrees. And then, hi, Germany, Samurai Sharif, is that it? That's cool. Hi, that's really neat. Okay, and that's really cool, especially that people from all over the world are literally watching this channel, so that's really, really cool. So it says it feels like 43 degrees where I'm at. It's night, so as you might be able to tell. So yeah, that it's a street lamp light. And then yeah, so it's dark outside. No, I'm not Great Britain. I'm from America. Um, my accent, just so that you kind of get used to it, is actually from America. My accent is also a mixture of the state of Oregon over in America and then also the state of Ohio. Um, so yeah, it's from those two states. So if you're at all wondering about my accent or anything, yeah, no, I'm definitely from America, not from Great Britain. So yeah, and then let's see what else. But yeah, it's showing right now that the weather is 43 degrees. Welcome, welcome to Hamburg, Germany. Oh my goodness, I want to look up Hamburg, Germany. No, okay. All right, so the weather right now is at least in Fahrenheit. So Celsius, I don't know. Fahrenheit is showing 39 degrees. Celsius is 4 degrees. Oh my. But yeah, it's 39 degrees according to Fahrenheit. 4 degrees Celsius according to your Celsius. And then January is the coldest month at 1 degree Celsius. That is pretty cold. Hamburg. Oh, wow. I'm looking at photos of you guys. You guys have a place called Hamburger Kunstal? I'm totally butchering the pronunciation. I'm sorry. I'm an American. That's a horrible excuse. But you guys have a place called Hamburger. It reminds me of a hamburger. You guys must have some good hamburgers. I guess. But you guys have some incredible architecture. Like, it's really, really pretty over there. So, I I will only be visiting England. So I'll be visiting England next year for about a week. So, yeah. Um, and just seeing the photos, just for the fact that you guys have canals and architecture through the centuries, like here we just have like maybe 100 years worth of in certain parts of the country we only have like 100 years worth of architecture. Other parts of the country it's might be 200 years worth of architecture maybe, but then you guys have like centuries, like what, like 5, 6, 700 years, and then also the history that you guys have. Oh my goodness. um yeah, the architecture is really cool. If you're visiting Germany, I live in Hamburg. You are welcome. Thank you. So I'm actually going with my college. So I'm not sure. I don't think that would be possible. But if I ever go over to Europe on my own or maybe with a small group, I'll try and remember, like, hey, go and visit Samurai Sheriff. Sorry, I don't know how to. What nickname would you like me to call you? Did you want me to call you a nickname or just Samurai? It's up to you. And then also I'm looking up where hamburgers compare to. God bless you. Merry Christmas, darling. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. Um, but yeah, I'm just looking up how far it is. So there's Hamburg, Germany, and then there's the Netherlands, Belgium, and then I'm looking to see, like, there's Leeds. Um, South Carolina. You're from South Carolina. Okay, now I want to look at that up. Okay. I've actually. Come on, pull up. Oh, I'll be right back. One of my roommates is cooking food and it smells amazing, and I'm like, yes, please, yes. Because I really like food. Okay, actually, just one sec. I really, really want to figure out where is this place that you're talking about, Eric? Because. Okay. There's a chess club in South Carolina. Alright, I'll be right back. bathroom, or what?
No, put her on the schedule with the tissue.
I went ahead and talked to her about it. She's used a lot less, so which I'm very much relieved. But if you want to take pretty much like all the tissue, except for let's see, the serum. No, so yeah,
Little kids do that.
yeah.
I used to do that as a kid. I'm gonna sit in here, I'm gonna, put my room back together.
Yeah, they actually came while you were gone. And then they looked in order to see, you almost had a roommate. And, yeah, so what is that the, Utica campus?
What? See me?
Oh, okay, I was like, where's that, oh, the person, the person. Yeah, so Utica campus, they completely closed down. Have you ever been out to Utica? There's, literally, like, they don't have a cafeteria. No, take it back, I don't know. Either
They have a
way.
cafeteria. Oh, yeah, I've been.
Even, okay, so they don't really have stores nearby. They might have a couple, but it's not within walking distance like here. So they closed the Utica campus and they moved everyone who was at the Utica campus here. And I think it was only one person, maybe. At the very least, they were looking at moving the one person into here, but they saw that the beds were together and they're like, no, we're not. So they did move it.
They should have been, so, I mean,
Yes,
sure, no,
yes.
I was in their business, but, you know, they told me to go like, okay.
Yeah.
And make some extra space, cause I had a lot of things. I'm gonna put this together.
Yeah, but you're good because Utica basically is completely closed down, and so they did move her. Yeah, they moved her into one of the other rooms. So there's like 3 other rooms that are staying on campus.
Okay.
So yeah, we're good. Unless you get your own privacy and such. Yeah, no,
I'm glad I can change without somebody coming, without me having to leave a room or things like that.
yeah. So, but no,
I have a role in here.
okay.
I always keep a little role.
Okay, maybe it's like with there being less tissue, she might mentally be like, I can't do stuff so much.
Yeah.
Cause that needs to last, yeah, and I told her like, what tissue we have, that's not gonna last.
Not for January.
Yeah, no, yeah, and if she,
next week, at her speed, you know?
I did the math, and it might be wrong, but I was like, we'll actually run out the week before we're supposed to open up again.
I can get tissue, but that'd be me wasting money when we have really, I didn't have to turn my phone in. I just put it out, just in case, like, because, my phone would be on silent and I was with people.
Oh, so you had the online test.
Just have a look.
Oh, yeah.
You can't type where it is.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you know what's interesting is that if you ever went to another state, all you need to do is have your driver's license, turn that in, and I think some other forms of ID, and then they'll give you another.
Yeah,
other
yeah,
states.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I know I said that I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. I've got to move to different states so many times, or like I need your other driver's license. Okay, here we go. North Carolina is the only one where I think it was North Carolina. They're like, okay, you need to do some kind of miniature test, and I was like, okay.
What do you think you're gonna settle down?
As I get married, or like stop moving? What?
You said when you get married.
Oh, I'm asking what you mean by settle down.
What state?
I'm actually looking at maybe moving up to Michigan,
Michigan?
and then probably stay there. So yeah, because I've changed a lot since I moved away, and then whenever I came back, I'm a lot more outspoken. I'm like, no, this is wrong, this is right. Oh, I was thinking about whenever you were like, yeah, Word of Life, it was like a concert. Just to give you a heads up in Oregon, churches, like, they might have a few small churches, but they don't have a lot. So a lot of people end up going to the bigger churches. But of course, there are those where it's like, it's all about the money, and like,
Yeah, that's how we're like, you're paying out of pocket.
so, I don't know something, I can't judge, simply because like I haven't done any research into that ministry.
I have, I've been,
So when you say,
they invited one of my, invited my grandma's church,
yeah,
but it's a small church.
yeah, so what research have you done into Word of Life?
It's not even very church, it's, we might be on my face.
Wait, sorry, finish. Wait, what did they
It's
do?
right there, it's like,
What did you do? And I ask this because I've been to Word of Life for Conroe Station, which is different than the location that you've been to.
whenever they have like a little program for kids,
Yeah.
and, like, let's be honest, it is predominantly white. And,
Okay,
right, and that's we're like, in our house.
okay.
I don't know if somebody wants to go to the one, somewhere, very,
Okay.
but I guess, I don't know if he's a pastor or what, but he said this one thing that got everybody on board. He said, look at all these black babies. Here for us today.
I wonder if he was just trying to be blunt, honest, and didn't realize how just don't say stuff like that. Just don't. Like, there's some things that, like, for example, whenever, like, I understand, in my case, I understand that there's certain things you can say around certain people, and some
He
things that
said say that at all, especially not no big old church.
well, the reason why I say that is because, like, I told you the story where basically you felt uncomfortable with it, but whenever,
Oh, yeah.
okay, yeah, so that's why I'm like, it just depends upon, like, the crowd that you're
It's
around.
just the better thing.
Yeah,
Sometimes, like I tell a lot of white people, if you feel like it's gonna be that much, don't say it at all. Tell me, I'll say it. Tell me I'll say it. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Because it's different when it's coming from a black person.
Yes.
Coming from a white person. And that's what a lot of black people feel like they.
Yeah,
That's why with my white friends, I feel like, feel like I'm gonna be that last. Tell me I'll say it.
yeah, which I think is really sad because some, like, as a white person, we don't mean it as racist, but then, like, other black people will be like, oh, they're just racist, but then if it comes from a black person, oh, it's totally cool. So,
But they're cool with some of that, but I don't know.
no, that's what I mean, like, black people are like, oh, no, it's totally not, oh, you mean even if it's coming from other black
Even
people?
some stuff that white people say, that a black person says it too, it's just like, where to stand.
Oh,
Whenever
okay.
they talk about like black fatigue and stuff like that, I'm like, what? When black people say black fatigue, I'm like, what are they talking about black fatigue?
They have some kind of disease. And I mean,
Because black fatigue, no, it's like,
But anyways, so what else was I was thinking about? So for example, on this Facebook group, the majority of them are black. I mean, it's just like saying, what? Wait, what? So it was a Christian, like, prepare for marriage type of Facebook group. And so I noticed someone was like, hey, who would you date or not date? And people were like, so I'm not racist, but I would not. What? No, I'm not done yet. I said a lot of people put down, I'm not racist, but I would only date a black person, and it's mainly black people that are saying that. And I'm like, I'm a white person, and I would date better. Like I've dated black guys before. I've dated black guys. I went out with an Indian guy, huge mistake. I've done like,
Indian guy, girl. An Indian guy?
Well, more specific, a Muslim guy who's from India. I'm like, I will never do this again. But he's like, oh yeah, we'll make it last. I learned don't even give my phone number to go to like let him out. Don't. It's a bad idea. So anyways, yeah. But anyways, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that sounds kind of racist. Where you're saying I'm not racist, but I will only date my own race. And I'm like, I personally don't feel comfortable holding them out because I'm a white person and they are black.
Oh, well,
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, my grandfather's racist.
I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? That's like the rock time. Don't be dating somebody that go first versus like you ready to get up for that. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel
Yeah. I know in my case my grandfather said it, so it doesn't. That's he's up in Ohio. I'm down here, and I know my cousin. He actually dated a black lady. She was gorgeous, and then she ended up going with a guy who was abusive. And I'm like, yeah. So I feel she was like gorgeous. Yeah, no, and like, and then one of the guys who was black, he's like, yeah, you guys can't say that you're not racist, but you saying that you're not willing to date outside of your race, that is racism. I was like, yeah,
I see, I don't care. Me, I would have been like, I would have been dark skin and, you know, it's a lot of, you know, I've dealt with some of a lot of people, a lot of people,
that's all dumb, so dumb. I just find all of it just dumb. I'm like, why do you, like, there's, like, is it possible to turn into Michael Jackson unless you have like $1 million? Is it possible to use your black unless I have $1 million? Like, I don't have $1 million to change anything, so, like, why? Why? I hate racism. Yeah. Yeah. I do know that after the guy called everyone out, the leader, she was also the one who said that. She was like, you know what, I need to kill you for real. And usually be like, okay, at this last time I heard her, she was like, I can date a white guy, she doesn't want to get married to a white guy, but I'm like, in that case, I'm like, if I can find, for me, I'm like, okay, this person is intelligent. That's really all I'm looking for, and is willing to respect my boundaries and respect me, like who I am as a person. I'm like, yeah, sure, like this work. As long as they, aren't too old or too young, I don't want someone like my age or young enough to be my dad. And it's because I'm like, it's two different mentalities.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, no. But like, in my case, I'm like, I don't care what race you are, not Muslim. That's not a race. That's a religion.
Yeah.
Like, just not. Yeah. Just not. That's not. But yeah. I learned my lesson from that. That was I kept telling him no, and he's like, oh, don't worry, we can make it work. And I'm just like, no, sir. Just no.
That, no, sir.
Oh, what about a year? Okay, in a year. I'm still here. Sure. We get out to my car because he doesn't have his driver's license. Now, he does have a job, and then he has an apartment. He's taking care of his mom. He needed help to cook. I was like, okay, nope. Not every guy knows how to cook. So if that's like your only flaw, or you don't have your driver's license, that's okay. Like, and you're willing to work. You cook food. So yeah. And we get in the car and we run off. He's like, please don't say no to whatever car. So I was like, it depends. And he's like, did I put you on the Jeep? And I was like, no.
Oh, the girl, that quick.
Yes. Because I guess me saying maybe in a year that he would bring some hope. And then I was like, I know exactly where I'll be in a year in Mississippi. I won't be here. No, I told him, well, like, if I live still in Alabama in a year, I'm like, basically, and this happened.
Oh, y'all were friends.
Yeah.
Y'all were friends.
Yeah, so this was like November of 2000, it might have been October, November of 2023. And in a year, I'm like, I'll be in Mississippi, so yeah, you know.
Yeah. Well, I would let you know when they got started. They don't feel like they can explain certain things. But some women find, they find it like that. And this male women say different things. Girl, black guy don't care about that, no white girl. But,
No, actually, there's girls.
it's, my boyfriend is one of them too. I don't know, he don't want to date outside of that.
So the reason why I say that, well, you said there's some guys who don't like black guys who don't want to date a white woman. Because I've dated black guys.
And I said there are a lot of black guys who don't care.
Oh.
They just like,
Oh my, I had an 18-year-old guy who found out my age, and he's like, oh, you're 36. I'm like, I'm not interested. Do you know
Here?
Yes, you're at mine. Do you want me to see how fast I can get it? Like, how many girls I can get to, like, who are interested in me? I talked to another male, I think he was white, or whatever. Anyways, it was one of my male friends. And he's like, there's actually a lot of guys on campus who would be interested in dating an older woman. So like my age. I was like,
girl,
really?
you don't know why I'm taking you to pay for your life.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? I need to ask some of those guys. Are you like find out directly from them? I need to find out directly from them. Like, hey, about this. So yeah. I'm broke. Like I have $5,000 to school
Yeah, if I had
to pay for college. Yeah. Yeah, I ran out of financial aid. Yeah, I don't have any more financial aid. Yeah. So what this is that, I already have an associate's. Because I got, oh shoot, one second. Okay, gotta go. Bye. I'll talk to you guys later.